Peppa Pig. Peppa loves everyone. Peppa and her friends had just arrived at playgroup. Morning, children, said Madame Gazelle. Today we're going to think about what makes us all special. Oh, cried the children. Wow! Together, we are one lovely playgroup class, said Madame Gazelle, but each of us is very different. Oh! I have wavy horns in my head, said Madame Gazelle, picking up her guitar, and I like to sing. Your horns are very beautiful, Madame Gazelle, said Peppa. Thank you, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. That's very kind. I love singing with you, said Pedro Pony. Thank you, Pedro, said Madame Gazelle. I love singing with you too. Madame Gazelle asked the children to draw pictures of what made them special. I am drawing myself tall, said Gerald Giraffe, and with a basketball. I love playing basketball. I love basketball too, said Mandy Mouse. I'm going to draw myself whizzing around with the ball and a lot of cheese. I love cheese. Zoe Zebra drew lots of black and white stripes. Me and my family have stripes, she said. I love my stripes and I love playing the recorder. I love carrots, said Rebecca Rabbit, drawing a giant orange carrot. Molly Mole drew herself wearing her favorite glasses and digging for buried treasure. And George drew a big green dinosaur. Wow, roared George. Piggy and Pandora Panda drew themselves together, but their pictures look different. Being twins make us special, said Pandora. We look the same, unlike some things, said Peggy. We like solving mysteries, said Pandora, but we like different things too, said Peggy. Excellent, said Madame Gazelle. We are all unique. That means that even if we look similar, we are not exactly the same. What are you drawing, Edmond? asked Madame Gazelle. All the planets in the solar system, said Edmond Elephant proudly. I know lots about space. That makes me special. Edmond is a bit of a clever clogs. Wonderful, said Madame Gazelle. She looked around. What amazing picture children. They are all different and very special indeed. Peppa put up her hand. Madame Gazelle, she said, I'm not a twin, but I do like basketball and space a little bit. Don't worry, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. You don't need to draw those things. But I don't know what else to draw, said Peppa. You could try doing your drawing at home, said Madame Gazelle. I'm sure you will think of something there. Yes, said Peppa, I will try. It was time to go home and the children's parents had come to pick them up. Next time, said Madame Gazelle, we are going to have a party to celebrate how different we all are. Hooray! Cheered the children. I would like you all to bring some of your favorite things with you to playgroup, added Madame Gazelle. Hooray! Everyone cheer again. At home, Peppa talked to Mommy and Daddy Pig about her drawing at the party. I don't know what to draw or bring in, she said, sighing. There are a lot of things that make you special, Peppa, said Mommy Pig. Yes, agreed Daddy Pig, and you have lots of favorite things. Why don't we try doing some to see if that helps you decide, said Mommy Pig. That's a great idea, said Peppa. Peppa had lots of fun trying some of her favorite things. I love Teddy, said Peppa, and playing in my den with my magical unicorn. I also love going to playgrounds, said Peppa, and jumping in muddy puddles. But Peppa still couldn't decide what to draw or bring to party. I love so many things, said Peppa, but they are much better when I do them with my friends. Everything is better with my friends. That's it. I'm going to need a big piece of paper, please, Daddy. Peppa sat down at the kitchen table and got right to work. On the day of the playgroup party, the children brought in lots of things to share with everyone. Mandy had her favorite cheese. Ooh, delicious. Gerald had his basketball. George and Richard Rabbit had the dinosaur. Roar. Not everyone loved Mandy's cheese or playing basketball or dinosaur, but they all had lots of fun sharing and trying different things. When it was Peppa's turn, she showed Madame Gazelle the picture she drew at home. I love doing everything with my friends, said Peppa, so I drew all my friends. They make me feel special. How wonderful, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle, and I know something all my friends love to do, said Peppa, heading outside. Jump in muddy puddles, cheered Peppa. The playgroup friends couldn't wait to play in the mud with Peppa, and they all did it in their own special way. Splish, splash, splosh. They splashed, whistled around, spun, danced, and played their very own favorite muddy puddle games. What makes me special, said Peppa, is all my friends. I love my friends. I think what makes you special, Peppa, says Madame Gazelle, is that you know how to make all your friends smile. Hooray, cheered Peppa's friends. Peppa loves everyone, and everyone loves Peppa. The end.